Hey YouTube fam, it's your girl Leah back again with another video. In today's video, as you can see from the title, is just a week in the life vlog video. Now I've been getting a lot of requests to do these, especially now that I have Winnie in my life, now that I work from home, now that, you know, we're in stay-at-home quarantine order. And I've been like, well, I ain't got a lot going on because we in quarantine stay-at-home order. Ain't no cruises, ain't no vacations, ain't no trips going on. But since you guys want to see what my average day-to-day life is like, I'll take you on that journey. Now today is Friday, July 3rd, so I am off today. You guys know when holidays, I guess like 4th of July, fall on a Saturday, then you typically get the day before or the day after off, and in this case got the day before off, so I am off. And it is 9:23 a.m. on this good old Friday morning. So I'm gonna start the vlog here and show you kind of how my days go, and then I'll show you probably today, tomorrow, which will be Saturday, Sunday, Monday, so you can see kind of how I work too and all that. So I'll take you on that journey as well. But first, the first thing I do, I've already taken Winnie out, or taken her out. I've already let her use the bathroom. She's right here with me, beside me. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to film my next day of this wash and go, so you guys can kind of see how that looks. If you guys have been watching my natural hair content, I've been filming it kind of in the same format that I film my crochet hair content, whereas instead of doing every week, I do every day, so you can kind of see, because of course you're not wearing your wash and go for 7 weeks, but you could wear it for 7 days. So I want to show you how that looks throughout the progression of it. So that's what I'm filming right now, and then I'll show you what I do the rest of the day. So just to show you guys what you see, or what you guys see when I am filming, this is just a behind the scenes. I have my plant stand going on right here. This is the chair, of course. These are my 2 work monitors. My laptop is behind there on the docking station. Of course, my subscribe and my white pillow there, and then just the rest of my books on my bookshelf. And this is it. This is the sign that you guys always see in my videos is right there. And then if I flip it around, this is what's on the other side. So again, like I always say, don't film with a light. The light you guys see is the sunlight. So if you guys can notice, it's still very bright. It's still extremely bright right now. The rest of the room is just, you know, it's coming together. This plant, don't judge me. This plant, I have to part with it because it's been through an overwatering situation. This table, I just put this table here when I film kind of a product heavy video, so I had all my products beside me. When you guys see the wash and go for this video, you'll understand this table being here and the products on the table. And then beside that, we just have Winnie playing with a teddy bear that she has ruined. It is my teddy bear with my name on it. My family got me that, but she does not care. Everything over here is something that Winnie has taken from something and became part of hers. So she's taken some scrunchies. She's taken a big plastic thing. This is just Winnie's doing. This is how she reacts. This is who Winnie is as a person. Say hey, Winnie. So again, this is my filming setup. I just filmed my thoughts on this product. I have half one side using one product, half one side using another product, and I just kind of show you or tell you how I feel about either side. I don't know on camera if it's really picking up the differences, but this side is my more favorable side. But when you see the video, you'll see what products I use. Now, in filming, I just kind of sit back from the camera, so it's typically like this. And again, behind me is, you know, nothing, no lights on, everything. So the sun, I'm really dependent on the sun, so I love it when it's a sunny day. If it's a cloudy day, the lighting isn't bad, it's just a little different. I hate it when there's clouds, especially in my videos. If you can tell, sometimes the light's changing and the sun, you can tell when the clouds are coming in. I hate cloudy days. I like either all cloudy, so no sun, or all sun. If it's cloudy with a chance of sun, it screws up the lighting. This is how I film. When it's a very short video, Winnie is typically beside me, because if I put her somewhere else, she's very whiny. But if it is a very, I guess, long video where I'm talking for like upwards of 30 minutes, like some of those conversational based videos I've been filming lately, Winnie is in her area. She's in her play area because I can't get work done. She'll start, you know, gnawing at my feet or doing something. So again, Winnie's a star in her own right. But what is this? Girl, Got some hair on you, girl. But she's a star in her own right. So today is a very short filming day. I'm probably gonna film a lot on Saturday, a couple of videos, I don't know yet, but I'll probably film on Saturday. But that's it in terms of filming today on Friday. Now we'll go and proceed with the rest of the day. I'll show you kind of how my morning goes. So most mornings what I do first is we go through our tricks. We play our tricks every single day. So right now she is 13 weeks and she is really good at 3 tricks. So let's do our 3 tricks. Let's show the people on camera how you do your 3 tricks. Okay, Winnie, come here. Come here. Get down. Do down. Good down. Good girl, Winnie. Show them how you can go down, good down, Winnie, good down. I'm trying to get her to turn around. I don't know why she's not turning around. Sit, Winnie. Sit, no, sit. Good girl, good sit. Winnie, shake, Winnie. Shake, 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 Winnie. Good shake, good shake. Winnie, sit, sit. Good girl, Winnie, good girl. Winnie, shake, good shake, good shake. Winnie, down. Good girl. Next thing I do is I kind of get this room organized and I get my like blinds open and I make up my bed. So that's what I'm gonna do next. And you guys have kind of seen how my bedroom looks. This of course is my bed. My curtains that I put up in my DIY video, you guys saw how I did that without getting, you know, having to put hooks up there and all that. So that's just held up with command strips. I typically keep the book that I'm reading on the nightstand and then my electronics and then some water. And then from this angle, you see my TV, my keys, my candle typically, my Echo Dot, which I love. On this side of my room, I keep my book bag from work. I always keep it there. It's a joke because literally the day I brought my computer home, I literally never thought that I was gonna be at home till now, and I'm still here. And then kind of mini in the closet is one of Winnie's crates. So this is where she sleeps at night. So my bed is here, she sleeps here. Those shoes are her shoes now. There are 3 pairs of shoes that I used to be my shoes that now have become her shoes. I'm not letting her get into any other shoes, but this is one of her crates. And I say one of her crates because if you go in the living room, we have another one of her crates. Yes, my whole living room has basically become a Winnie area. I used to have a beautiful living room with my beautiful bar cart here and then my beautiful chairs and dining room and all that. And now it's just become Winnie's home. This is not a permanent, you know, solution because this is a lot of space. It's just now that she's still a puppy. She's only, what, 13 weeks? Won't be 14 weeks till next week. She just can't be, well, she's loose now, but you know, we're weaning her off of the play area, but she's really not going to be fully weaned off of this, I would say, until like 5 months. So the setup I have for her is, this is where she is during most of the day. She's only in her outside crate during the nighttime. She's in here during most of the daytime. This is a play area that's attached to that crate. Her toys are in there. Yes, that's another shoe. She just took a shoe. She just has a shoe. And then of course her pee pad area on the inside, and then she has a pee pad area on the outside. So she is fully pee pad trained here at 13 weeks. She is still too small, too young to go outside and use the bathroom. She does not have her rabies shot. That's a very important shot to have when you are in an area where other dogs are. So she, in my apartment, I live in an apartment, of course there's other dogs here in this apartment, so she can't go outside and, you know, interact with them, because what if one of them hasn't been rabies tested, one of them bite her by accident, and then, you know, rabies is game over if you're not vaccinated. I think there's a 98% chance that you are not going to make it as an animal if you are bitten, especially at such a young age. So I'm not taking any chances. But tomorrow, every Saturday, I take her down to my parents' house so she can play in their backyard. They have a fenced-in backyard. No other animals get out there, and so she's been doing that so that she can at least have some semblance of going outside. I just don't want her to not be used to outside, but she loves it every time we're there. But then we come here and every single day she's not allowed to be outside. So we go and get her rabies shot, I think next week, so fingers crossed that she can finally be outside. But it is 9:50 a.m. I was gonna run to the store, but I'm trying to wait until like at least 10 something, so I'll run to the store. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna practice my Spanish. I have this app, Duolingo. This is not sponsored by Duolingo, but Duolingo, I'm on this app to learn Spanish. I have a 200 and I'd say 50-day streak on Duolingo. So that means for the last 250 days, I studied Spanish for at least 10 minutes a day. How am I at Spanish? Hablo español un poco. Hablo español muy despacio, pero estudio español todos los días, cada día. So I'm going to study Spanish for about a few minutes, and yeah, then I'm gonna go about my day. So just to show you guys how like the whole kennel thing works, or the whole crate thing works, the thing about crates is to make it feel like home to them. I just taken a small pause just because she's in her crate right now, and she doesn't feel like a bother. And that's the thing about crate training. This video is going to be probably heavily a lot of tips about Winnie, just because I've gotten so many questions about Winnie and a lot of things about Winnie. And again, I'm no puppy expert. I had a dog for 6 years, which is a total different thing than having a puppy. Like, I had a 9-year-old dog, which is considered senior. So I had a senior dog, which in no way is like a puppy, because a senior dog has lived their life. I had a dog who was so perfect. Fluffy was perfect in the sense that she was perfect for me and my laziness. She's gonna challenge me a little bit because she has so much energy. So starting with somebody I got at 7 weeks, or somebody of a canine that I got at 7 weeks versus a canine I got at 9 years is so different. But what I've been learning is with the crate situation, make it feel like it's home, make it feel like it's like not a punishment to go in. Make sure, again, like I said, the door is open so she could, I mean, go out if she wanted to be out. She can definitely exit, but she's tired. She done already played all she can play, and she's gonna take a nap. So I am now about to be headed to the grocery store. I have to go pick up some things. I go every other Friday, so every paycheck Friday, to be honest with you. I go to the grocery store. Now, for the first 2 weeks that I got Winnie, I did not leave the house without her. So in the first 2 weeks that I got Winnie, I only went to the vet, and that's the only place I went. So I Instacarted my groceries, which was really good, actually. That was the first time I used Instacart, because, I mean, of course I would just leave the house to go get groceries, but I used it in the first 2 weeks that I got her, and I was like, okay, I love me some Instacart. But I also don't mind going in the store and getting my own items either. So I'm gonna do that. I always write my my planner. The planner that I use has a grocery list, so I always write my grocery list and I tear it out, and then I take it to the grocery store with me. Again, I used to be very scared to leave Winnie, but now you can see she is all cuddled up in her little crate, and she has her water. She gets her food taken away from her at 9, and then I put it back at noon, and then I take it away at 2, then it comes back at 5, and then she doesn't eat again until after 7. After 7 she gets no food. So I'm not free feeding her. Again, another difference between when I had you know, Fluffy versus Winnie. Fluffy was free fed, meaning she could eat whenever she wanted to eat, whereas Winnie, of course, being a puppy, has to learn. I also have a camera over here, a secret hidden camera. I had that camera pre-Winnie. I got that camera as soon as I moved in, because when I moved in, of course, I had to travel a lot for work, and I didn't know the people here, and it's like, I don't know these streets. So I got that camera, and I got like another camera in my home, but I just repurposed that into a doggy camera, so when I'm out and about I can watch her, because I don't don't think she has as much separation anxiety as I have. I have this separation anxiety. I'm the one who's in the store like, oh my God, my baby. Like, I have not left her for more than 2 hours. So like when I go to the store, I should be back in less than 2 hours. And I'm like, oh my God, my baby, is she okay? So I'm the one who's gonna have separation anxiety whenever I have to go back into the office. She might be perfectly fine and be like, dang, I was waiting for her to leave. When was she gonna go? Like, she's been here all the time. But I digress. Let's run to the store and I'll show you what I typically get when I go grocery shopping, because I get a lot of questions about, girl, what you be eating? I'm like, I'm embarrassed, but y'all family now, so I'm gonna just show you guys through my embarrassment the things I be getting. So I am now in the car. I have my car mask. I keep a mask in my glove compartment. I keep a mask in my purse. And I have a couple masks in my home, because nobody ever gonna catch me slipping with this mask situation. I don't know how you guys are about this whole mask thing, but me, I take it very seriously. I have severe asthma, which is another reason I didn't leave the house. And I still don't leave the house during the pandemic unless I have to go to the vet, or I'm going to the grocery store, or my parents' house. Those are my top three, the only three places I've been. I've been to Target, Harris Teeter, the vet, and I might occasionally go get something to eat, but I'd mainly DoorDash something to eat. So like something fast food like Chipotle, because it's free delivery. They was doing free delivery all through the pandemic. So again, I take the mask seriously. I'm always wearing a mask. Again, I have severe asthma. Just like my mask, I have an inhaler in my pocketbook. I have an inhaler by my bedside table. I have a inhaler in my medicine cabinet. So I have 3, and I used to keep one in the office, but it's not really a point if I'm not going to be in the office. So I keep inhalers all around me, just like I keep masks, just because like at 30 I can tell that I don't breathe, or my breathing can be labored at sometimes. And since corona is something that heavily impacts the respiratory system, that's why I guess I take it more seriously than the world takes it seriously. But even if it's like a fake thing, why would I even chance it? So again, I take my mask wearing seriously. And in North Carolina, as I'm recording this right now, it's mandatory to wear a mask. So I mean, I was doing this before it was mandatory, but now I'm extra doing it. So I have this one. I got my mask from Etsy, and I love my little mask. And it's not like I'm doing and I'm out and about for 8 hours with a mask on. 2 hours max in a store is the best I can do. But I'm gonna head out and I will see you guys in the store. So remember 1 second ago when I said, oh, I'm about to leave, I'm about to be on the way to the store? Child, my car is playing games with me. My car is playing real games with me. Okay, so let's just try to crank up this bad boy. Yeah, my car is not cranking. My car is literally not cranking. This car that I have driven a total of, I don't know, let's say 8 times in the last 3 months is not cranking on me. This is why it's important to, even if you're not driving your car often, to actually drive it someplace, because yeah, this shouldn't be happening right now. I'm probably gonna have to call Geico or somebody to help me out here, because how is my car dead today? It would just so happen on the day that I'm off that I would have to deal with these shenanigans. But I digress. Let me figure this out so that I have a car that works. So I'm back in the house. Don't you just love it when you have ideas of being super productive and then at like 10:30 a.m. your car just doesn't want to start and it just won't let you be great? So I called my mom like 5 times. She was asleep. So I called her because I was like, y'all coming to help me or what? Like, who's gonna help me fix this? And my dad and her just sitting there like, well, what's the problem? And I'm like, my car won't start. So they're gonna come up here later today to see what the issue is. He thinks it sounds like, because my air will come on and my radio will come on, so they feel like my battery is just done, which sucks. And they were like, you just should have driven more. And I'm like, so if the point of me is to stay at home, if the stay at home order is to stay at home, then what I'm supposed to do, just be driving around the neighborhood so my battery don't die? Now that I think about it, that probably would be smart, to like drive the car once every like 3 days just so it will start. But this is a warning to you guys out there who are just letting your car sit and sit and sit and sit. Don't. So I'm just going to I'm gonna Instacart food now that my car won't start. I'm just gonna Instacart food. I did want to go inside of Target just because I know they have disinfecting wipes and they're like 1 per household, so I wanted to actually get some disinfecting wipes from the store. But I'll just Instacart some groceries over and we'll just do a haul of my Instacart groceries. So I have gone ahead, Instacart ordered my groceries, so they should be here in the next 2 hours. Winnie is out like a light because she thought mama was gonna be gone, and mama is here. If you guys have been following me, this carpet right here did not used to be in this room. It used to be in my living room, and it will always probably be in my living room after Winnie gets about, I don't know, a little bit older. When I first got it, or when I first got her, she loved this carpet so much so that she would try to chew it up. She would try to use the bathroom in it when she was in her accident phase, so much so that I was like, okay, she just won't have access to this room, and we're gonna move the rug in here outside of my living room. But she doesn't really pay it as much mind as she used to. She doesn't have accidents on it. She doesn't try to chew it up as much. She still sniffs it really hard, but she doesn't try to chew it up anymore. So eventually it will go back in my living room, but for now it's in here, and I've kind of gotten used to. I like the rug element in here. Not to say I'll keep it in here, just to say maybe that once I move it back, I'll get another rug in this room. I get a lot of questions about my photos, where I got them from. I got them from Etsy. I'll leave the seller down below. I got all 4 of these from Etsy, and then I actually sent a photo in, and that wasn't one of the options, but he made it custom. I mean, he does custom photos too, so if you want your family in a photo like this, you can do that as well. I didn't even think it was an option. The whole reason I wanted wall art was for Diane Carroll, but you search online, you can't find Diane Carroll wall art pretty much anywhere, or it's like seldom pieces or these certain looks or whatever. It was only like Diana, Dorothy Dandruff, Eartha Kitt, and there was one other person. I think there's one other person. So it was only those. I love Dorothy Dandruff, so I love Dorothy. So Dorothy was definitely gonna come. I love Diana too, but I love Mother Diane Carroll. Like, A Different World was my show. I can watch it over and over and over again, and it's on Amazon Prime now, so I do watch it quite often. But Whitley's mom, I love Mrs. Gilbert. I love her. I love her. So that's why I got this wall art from. So this one wasn't a specific one that you can buy, but you can send in any photo of anybody. Now that I know that's an option, I didn't know that was an option until like after I got all of these. I would have probably customized everybody. Again, that's where I got these from. Got them like, got one in February just to see and test it, and then I got like the rest in like March, April, June, July. So that is where these came from. So now that I have cleaned, now that I have groceries on the way, the reason I was so excited to go to the store was because I was gonna go to Chick-fil-A. Do y'all do that too? When y'all go grocery shopping, do y'all pick up something on the way back, on the way home? I was going to go to Target here, Cedar, and then there's a Chick-fil-A right there. Get me some spicy nuggets, give me my spicy tenders and all that. So I'm disappointed about that. So I gotta DoorDash something. I'll probably DoorDash Chipotle because I love Chipotle. I'm basic in that sense. Because it is 11:57 a.m. and I have not eaten a single thing. So I'm going to order some food, and then I'll probably, while I'm waiting for it to come, I might edit a video. I have a video that I have to kind of edit. I edit next week's videos the week before, so I have to edit next Wednesday's video. So it's Friday today. Gotta edit next Wednesday's video. I've already edited and uploaded Monday's video. I've uploaded it on YouTube, so you can upload a video, make it private, and then, you know, I'll make it public on Monday. Same thing goes for Wednesday's video. I'll edit it and upload it today, which is Friday, but I'll publish it next Wednesday so you guys can see it then. So I'll edit that, I'll upload that, and I'll eat, and yeah. And then Winnie will probably wake up from her nap pretty soon. She typically naps, she's good with her naps. She's typically a napper from 9 a.m. till noon-ish, which is really good when I'm working. Like, she'll stay in there and I'll stay in here, which is good for separation anxiety. Again, for probably my separation anxiety more than anything, because she needs to get used to the fact that I'm not going to always be here. Even though I'm always here now, it seems like she's gonna be like, you never leave the house. So now all of a sudden you leaving. I need her to understand that sometimes I won't be present. So now food has been ordered and I have my iPad here beside me. I edit all my videos on an iPad. I have literally never edited a video on a computer before. Like, so if you put like iMovie, Final Cut Pro, even what is it, Windows Movie Maker in front of me, your girl don't know how to edit on them things. Them things is gonna be time consuming for me, and it may seem time consuming with an iPad, but I mean, I feel like it speaks to the fact that I don't have fancy $1,000 programs, $1,000 computer systems, and I still have, I think, a good number of subscribers. Well, over 83,000 subscribers. Now the thing could be like, well, you could have 120,000 if you actually edit it properly. I feel like my content is still really good, and I edit everything on my iPad right here. It's easy when I'm traveling too. When I was leaving this house, it was easier to edit on the go and things of that nature if I just slipped it in my purse. And what I mean is, are y'all really done with the, you know, Carol's Daughters of the world, the Cantus, the Lot of Bodies, the Shea Moistures, the Cream of Natures, the Dark and Lovelies, the Just For Me's? So my Chipotle is here. My Instacart should be here in like 10 minutes, so I timed that perfectly well. The one thing that he could not find was disinfecting wipes, which I knew he was. I knew it was gonna be a hard press. I knew Target was gonna have it. That's the one. I'm so pissed that Target, my car would not let me be great and go to Target, because Target has a lot of wipes. The last time I went, and I went like, again, I go during my lunch break, so it was 2 weeks ago, like at noon-ish. So still when ample people should be there, and it still had quite a few disinfectant wipes because they're limiting one per household, which I think is a great idea. I mean, shoot, get your kid to buy one behind you, like, but me being just me, I'm the household, I guess. But still, I got like, and it's the big tubs too. They have one per household, the big like jumbo tubs. I could have Instacart at Target, but then the double-edged sword is I couldn't have got, like, my Target isn't super Target, so it doesn't have like, you know, chicken wings, and maybe they had chicken wings, I don't know. They might have chicken wings, but I digress. Gonna eat my Chipotle. I got the chicken bowl, that's what I always get, and I got chips and guac. So it is 1:02 p.m. and my Instacart order is here. It only took, what, less than 2 hours, I'd say, and my order is here. And I'm just gonna show you what I typically get from the grocery store, since if people think I eat so well, and I just don't. I do not eat well. I always order bacon. I always buy bacon. I'm gonna say order, but I typically do go to the store. I get bacon. I'm not a bacon stickler. Like, I don't have a favorite brand. It's usually what is the cheapest, what's on sale. I do like hickory smoke if I have a preference, or applewood smoke or anything like that. But yeah, bacon, any brand. That chicken, I wanted the little smaller drumsticks, like kind of like little wings, you know, like Wingstop type wings, because I saw this like Wingstop dupe for lemon pepper wings that I'm gonna try probably tomorrow night or Sunday night, maybe Sunday night. I was gonna try that. Of course, they were all out at Publix, so he had to get regular wings, or I gave him the okay to go ahead and get regular wings. I could have told him no, I don't want it, but I was like, let me just get that. Next thing I got is black beans. I love me some black beans. These are my beans of choice. If I had any beans to choose from, I do like the green bean variety, but like homemade, snapping the peas, grandma did it type thing, not canned really green beans like that. But canned black beans, good enough for me. As well as I got some peanut butter. I always get peanut butter for Winnie. More or less, it's not for me. For Winnie, I feel her Kongs, which is a toy that is frozen for them. I keep a Kong on hand with frozen peanut butter in here for her, because it's one, a good snack, and two, a good play toy for her. If she's getting like agitated, or she's like wanting to play a lot, you fill it up, put some peanut butter in it, and she'll play. She'll typically play with it non-stop for about 30 minutes. I get 30 minutes of uninterrupted time. So this peanut butter is only Winnie's peanut butter. Like, the knife I use is only for her. The Kong, like putting it in the Kong, so I won't be partaking in said peanut butter. I got, I hope he got it right. It feels like he might have got it right, but I got 2 salmon fillets. I typically make 1 for dinner and then 1 for the next day. So I have salmon. Next thing I got, OJ. Love me some orange juice. Good for the immune system. Next thing I got is cornstarch. The recipe for the wings that I ordered, I needed cornstarch. That's the only ingredient for all the wings. It had like 10 ingredients, and I was like, I got pretty much all those ingredients. Flour, lemon pepper sauce, pepper, paprika, parsley, everything needed except for the cornstarch. So I have that. I do have cornbread as well. I love Jiffy cornbread. You follow me on Instagram, this should be no surprise to you. I love Jiffy cornbread. I will make it with spaghetti, salmon, probably gonna make it with these chicken wings, which makes a little bit more sense than salmon. But again, got me some cornbread because I love me some cornbread. Next thing I got is Welch's grape juice. I love grape juice. Call me a kid if you must, but your girl loves some grape juice. This is my like, oh, I love grape juice. Eggs, of course, gotta get eggs every 2 weeks. Gotta get me some eggs. Next thing he got is Dasani water. I know there was a big joke on Instagram about like people, oh, the only thing left in stores is Dasani. I love Dasani for some odd reason. Like, I don't know why that's my water of choice, but I will go hard for Dasani. It's the only water that I can like finish the bottle of water, because I don't know, it just tastes like better to me. I don't know. So I'm the weirdo who, when all the Aquafina was gone, all the other water was gone, and Dasani was still on the shelves, I was like, oh, well, that's a win for me, honey. Mark down that price, honey, because I weirdly like Dasani. Don't question it. Don't question it. The next things I got, I'm a soda head too, though. I do drink a lot of beverages. I have ginger ale and I have vanilla Coke. Vanilla Coke is my favorite drink of all time. I have to also keep ginger ale on hand at all points too, because I'm a big ginger ale fan. I remember 7 years ago at my first job ever, I used to always bring my lunch and I always bring a ginger ale with me. And even if I didn't bring my lunch, I brought a ginger ale. Like, I'll have a lunch box with just the ginger ale in it. And one of my coworkers came up to me and was like, are you an alcoholic? And I was like, am I an alcoholic? What do you mean am I an alcoholic? He's like, yeah, because alcoholics drink a lot of ginger ale to settle their stomachs. And I was like, no, I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't know alcoholism and ginger ale was really going hand in hand like that. But to this day, I still drink ginger ale every single day. So that man's comments meant nothing. The next thing I got is some Stella Rosa. Talking about how I'm not an alcoholic, I do like me some wine. I am a wine person. I do have a glass every other night, just one glass, no more than one. And this is my wine of choice. Now, if you do order through Instacart, there is like a $2, I believe, surcharge for it. Again, this video is not sponsored by Instacart. I was supposed to be going to the store, but if Instacart or Duolingo or any other brands I talk about in this video want to sponsor your girl is open to that sponsorship. But again, there is a $2 surcharge, and they have to scan the back of your ID when you get it, which I like when I order Instacart and they do that, because at least I know it's 100% coming to me, because they have to scan your ID if they buy wine or any kind of alcoholic beverage. So I feel more secure that they're not gonna like run off with my groceries if they have to have my ID in the system. So the next thing, or the last thing that I got, was some laundry detergent. I just needed some more laundry detergent this week. But I didn't go too hard on the groceries this week, just because, take a look at my fridge. Just take a look at my fridge. It is pretty tight in there. I got a lot of stuff in there. I already got one thing of wine. I didn't get milk this time because I had a lot of milk. I had whipping cream. Hair Cedar for some reason doesn't have grape juice, so I kept having to get canned grapes, so I'm glad that I got grape juice in here. I have apples down here. I typically always buy apples, but I had some apples from the last time I went, so I have that over here. Got my butter and stuff on the side, and my eggs from the last time. Typically what I'll do is, like, one egg is probably about to go bad. Like, these eggs are probably the going bad eggs, or one of these two. I'll just check this date, throw one away, and then put the new one over here. So yeah, I didn't really need to go too ham because the fridge already got stuff in it, but I did get quite a few things. So I finally got my video all edited and everything, and I'm ready to upload it to YouTube. I took a couple breaks because I had to eat and I had to put up my groceries and all that, but I finally got the video edited, and I uploaded directly from my iPad again, and I set it as private. You have to make sure you set it as private and not public, because if you public it then automatically switch it to private, it can never go back and be uploaded at the right time. So I have to make sure that I upload it in private, and the time it takes, it doesn't take that long. I'm sitting here on the floor. Whoop. I'm sitting here on the floor in my beauty room, and don't mind, I'm breaking out so bad, you guys. Like, skin, you guys always ask for skin updates, and my skin has been being very problematic while we've been in quarantine. I haven't gotten my facials like I normally do. Them facials be saving me, child, once every like month or once every 3 weeks. Child, I ain't been there. Even though the place has opened back up, I'm still giving them a month, you know, to get them cooties out, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get my facial. But yeah, my skin has been like, not the youthful glow. I mean, it got a glow, but it's not, you know, again, nonetheless. I'm sitting here on my floor in my beauty room because my router is behind my mirror. This is my, you guys know, my big mirror that I got from IKEA. My router is behind there, and I always put my iPad right up on it so it uploads super fast, because it doesn't take it that long to upload from my iPad. So say it's like, this is a 20-minute video, it might take 15 minutes to upload. If it's like a 10-minute video, it'll take maybe 5-6 minutes to upload. So it doesn't take that long to upload, especially if I'm here. But if I'm in my actual bedroom, it takes forever to upload. So I always put it right here, and then I just title it something crazy. I don't know what I'm gonna title the full video yet. I'm gonna upload it. It gives me a time span on how long it says it's going to take, and I just like literally I leave it right here beside the router, like router here and iPad here, and I just let it do its thing and upload. So now I am back. It is 5:42 p.m. Long day. I'm in line at Love That Chicken from Popeyes because I had to go to Advanced Auto. So my family came, gave me a jump. We came to Advanced Auto. I'm so surprised that this car battery was so dead after what, 4 years. This car is 4 years old, when literally I had my other car, and when it died, I think it was 7 years, or when I got in my accident, it was 7 years old, and I still hadn't changed the battery in that car. So it's funny how batteries work, but I digress. New battery sent me back only $180. So great. Don't you hate when you have to spend money that you didn't plan on spending this month? Yes, for a car repair. So I'm gonna treat myself with this Popeyes. So now I am back. I am freshly showered. It is 9:24 p.m. and what I typically do now is I get my glass of wine. So I'm gonna have my glass of wine, one glass of wine. Well, it's the weekend. I think I pretty much have a glass of wine every day of the weekend. I keep forgetting it is freaking Friday, because it feels like so much has happened for it to be a Friday. Like, I keep thinking it's Saturday. Like, somebody on IG DM'd me, happy Friday. I was like, dang, it's Friday. It doesn't feel like it. But Winnie is asleep. She is typically KO'd at 9. I will put her in her bedtime crate at 10. Now, the thing about Winnie sleeping and waking up, we are in a phase where she will wake up at one of 4 times. 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., or 7 a.m. And I never know day to day what it could be. You know, like Monday, I think it was like, I don't know, 4. Wednesday, I know it was 7. 7 was Wednesday, because I was like, girl, you sleep. And it never fails. I don't know what it is, but I let her use the bathroom at 10 o'clock. So she hasn't had water. Her water was taken away at 8. She used it to potty for the last time at 10. Same consistency. We're on a schedule. We are routine over here. Then in the morning, I go to bed. I put her down at 10. I probably go to bed at 11. I don't know what time she's gonna get up. I don't know. It's a surprise to new puppy moms out there. It's always a surprise, and the question is probably, why don't I just keep her in there? Because she's good in there. I probably could get 8 hours of sleep with her in here, but I need her in my room with me so I can control when she uses the bathroom, so I know her schedule. Like, it'd be easy enough. I could get like 8 hours of sleep, because she could just be in there, go nowhere, use the bathroom when she needs to, lay it on back down, and then do that. But I'm putting myself through this torture just so I know, okay, we need to wean wean her to the point where I could do with 6. I would prefer 7, but I can do with 6 if she wakes up, and know that that's when she goes out, and that's when I need to take her out to the bathroom. Having her in here, she'll just go whenever she needs to, so she'll have the idea that I don't need to let anybody know when I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll just go when I need to go, and that's what we don't need at night. The overnight bathroom break is the one where I can't keep my eye on her at all, and I don't know what's happening. So yeah, that's why I crate her, and I go through the torture of either waking up at 4, 5, 6, or 7. Now the first couple of days, or the first week that I got her, first 2 weeks really, it was 2 times in the middle of the night. So she would, if I went later down at 10, she typically got up at 12 or 1, then she would get up at definitely 4, and then 6 again. So she was really 2 hours. Like, you have to think about puppies and their bladders. The way to think about it is they can hold their bladder for 1 hour depending on how old they are. So for example, if they're 1 month old, they can hold their bladder for 1 hour. If they're 2 months old, they can hold their bladder for 2 hours, so on and so forth until they're 8 months old. And then it doesn't, you know, at 10 months it doesn't go 10 hours. At 14 months it doesn't go 14 hours. It pretty much stops at 8 months. At 8 months they can typically hold their bladder the way they're gonna hold their bladder. At night it kind of doubles, so double that number. At night, if it's if she's 3 months old, then it's 3 hours during the day, 6 hours at night, so on and so forth. 4 hours during the day, you know, 8 hours at night if they're 4 months old. And the thing is, I can't push her bedtime out. So like, people are like, why don't you let her go to bed at 11? She just can't stay awake till 11. I don't care what I do. She's like lethargic by, even if I push it to like 9:30, she's lethargic. She's walking around like, you can tell she's tired. So I don't want to punish her by making her tired, to making her go to bed at the same time I go to bed. So she goes to bed at 9. We'll see. I'll wake you guys up in the middle of the night when I wake up to just see how long we can do this today. I'm hoping that because I'm vlogging and I have a camera on, she's gonna act good, but it could be the opposite and she's gonna be the worst, and I'm gonna wake up at 3 and 6 and 8, and we're just gonna keep doing that. So waking up, Winnie decided to wake up today at a grand time of 5:28 a.m. which isn't bad, which is not bad. And when she wakes up, I just put her here so she can go ahead and do her morning business. So after she's done doing her morning business, it's still 5:32 a.m. I leave her in here. I don't put her back in her crate because Mama gotta sleep till 8, girl. Mama gotta sleep till at least 7:45 or 8. So I'm going back to bed. She did everything she needed to do, so she is good to go. And I put her water and her food back. She probably won't eat until 7-ish, but at least it's kind of there for her. She knows how to control that aspect of it. So now I am back up. It is 8:07 a.m. and I'm just gonna get Winnie because she is probably at her gate struggling right now. Yep, she is ready to get out. So what we do now is I typically take her out and we play. We play for 30 minutes. Typically I do this on weekends and weekdays because I want her to get used to a consistent schedule. I don't want her to think that on Saturdays, she doesn't know days of the week, so I don't want her to think, Saturdays we play for 2 hours, but Mondays we play for 30 minutes. They don't know time. So I play typically from 8 to 8:30, and then yeah, that is our morning. So I gave Winnie a lot more free reign than she normally gets on a normal day. It is 9:44, but she is in her playpen now. She's probably gonna take a nap until possibly 11, and I'm going to make me some bacon because that's what I do before I film. I'm gonna eat the bacon and then I'm gonna do my makeup, or probably do my makeup while I'm eating the bacon, and then I am going to film my 2 videos for the morning. So yes, I am eating bacon with a side of orange juice while I sit here and film. I typically have like bacon and an apple, but I'm not doing the apple today. Just doing that. I'm listening to a podcast while I do my makeup. And that's what I typically do. I like to have something on my stomach as I film because I feel like my thoughts are a lot more cohesive. But I digress. Doing my makeup right now as I sip my orange juice. So now, makeup on, and I am filming day 3 thoughts on this wash and go, the intro to the wash and go video, and then a puppy related video today. So doing technically 2 videos today. Again, when I put makeup on, I'm bulk filming. When I put makeup on, I cannot just film one thing. It's 2 minimum typically and 4 maximum typically in a day. Again, if I'm gonna wait a whole week to film something, I bulk film most content. And again, content that you might not see for a while, but that's just how I do and that's just who I am. So it is now 12:28 p.m. and I'm letting her eat a little bit before we head down to play. She'll eat and then she'll typically use the bathroom immediately, and then we can hit the road. It only takes about 45 minutes to get to my parents' hometown or to my hometown home. So once she gets done eating, she will go use the potty and then we will hit the road. So we are in the car. It cranked up today, so it works. Winnie is right here. She is about to go ballistic. She's about to go crazy. She does not do well in cars, and you're like, why is she all bundled up? I do not trust her to not jump out. She seems like a jumper. It's just not cohesive for her to be exposed and just sit freely in the seat. She's already going crazy. The thing about your dog too, if you're a new pet parent, I would highly suggest you do take your dog out like in the car, because I read somewhere that if you only take your dog out, especially the early days, to the vet, like that's what I did I guess the first couple weeks. The first 2 times she was out, she only went to the vet. So anytime she assumes being in the car, she's always gonna assume and put it with being and going to the vet. So even if it's going or just riding around, going to see other people, take your dog outside of their element, because they will only associate going in the car with going to the vet if that's all you do those first, I guess, few weeks. So she still goes crazy though, but she'll probably only go crazy for at least 10 minutes of the ride. We'll see, we'll see. So we have made it here, and my parents of course have, like I said, a fenced in backyard, so that works really well for, you know, all the free space, all the free grass, all the free roaming that she wants to do in her early phases. And the grass looks like it's been freshly cut, so don't have to worry about that. The one thing I do have to worry about is her eating grass. She did that last time. Stomach did not like it. And she knows how to potty out here too, so she's probably gonna look, yep, she used the bathroom. She knows to use the bathroom out here. She's not realizing that this will be her permanent bathroom area. So now I am back home. It is 7:43 p.m. So after Winnie was playing, I did not know they were cooking out, honestly. I promise you guys. I didn't even, again, think about it being 4th of July. Think about them cooking out. I've gone home for the last 3 Saturdays and visited them. So they were cooking out. And then I was like, I don't know how to feel about grilling out. And then ironically, Kev on Stage, if you don't follow Kev on Stage, you follow Kev on Stage. If you follow me, you follow Kev on Stage. Even though we don't even make the same content at all, he's hilarious. Follow Kev on Stage. He posted a little mini video about grilling out, like, can we grill out even though we do not celebrate the holiday no more? And some of you guys still probably celebrate the holiday, but for me, yeah, me and the holiday don't really, I don't make a connection with it being independence, like we got our Independence Day, if that makes sense. We were still in bondage on that day. He was like, I'm conflicted about grilling out, and the comments was like, we can grill out, we can just gather as a unit and just be with family, because a lot of people have days off that they didn't have off, and so you were able to see your family. So it was good. I didn't know my brother was coming over. My brother was off. He typically works all Saturdays. He works at a dealership He had it off. My dad had the day off, and he typically works on Saturdays just because he works in engineering and manufacturing, and machines can break on the weekends too. So he works Saturdays, not Sundays. Again, my brother brought my niece over. My dad was there. We had hot dog, steak, fish, all that on the grill, but nobody said 4th of July. We ain't do no fireworks, and now I'm back here at 7 o'clock, still light outside. And yeah, probably just gonna watch some movies tonight and just kind of chill. Nothing really big to do, but Winnie's gonna have her final eatings, and then she's probably gonna be up for a little bit because she took a lot of naps while we were there, which I was not looking forward to because I knew that means she's not gonna be in the position I need her to be for tonight. Good morning, Winnie. Good morning. Happy Sunday, Winnie. So Winnie woke up today at Fitbit. Can you Fitbit right? 6:09 a.m. Winnie got up. You slept really late. Did you have fun playing yesterday? Is that what exuded your energy? Did you sleep well? 6:09 is good. That's not bad, girl. We getting there. Maybe one day you'll be 8 a.m. Hey, all you out there, future Leah coming on here right now and saying that I am in the process of editing this week in life, but I didn't realize I had so much content that I'm gonna break this video up. So right now you're seeing the end of kind of my weekend, and to see how I do my work day, which is, I think, some pretty powerful stuff, or at least it gives you a little bit of insight into what I do on a day-to-day basis. Just click part 2 of this vlog to see that. I will probably upload it right after this, so make sure you go check that out. Make sure you like this video, make sure you're subscribed to this video, and make sure you're following me on Instagram at Lavon89. But yeah, let's just roll over to part 2 of this vlog.